Welcome, I'm Tim Nagels, Product Marketing Manager at Dynamics 365 Business Group in Western Europe. And I'm happy to host this webinar this morning in which we will present the winners of our Business Applications Love AI contest in Western Europe. Now, recently we invited partners and colleagues to submit their ideas, demos, scenarios in which they bring together business applications and artificial intelligence for increased innovations. And as you might know, the business application portfolio is increasingly infused with artificial intelligence. And next to that, of course, we see more and more business applications, AI solutions being launched for specific lines of business in the Dynamics 365 portfolio. But to make the story very complete, the business applications can also be complemented by Azure AI solutions. And this is what this contest was all about. How our colleagues and our partners used all the components of the Microsoft platform to complement the Dynamics 365 business applications with true innovation through AI. Now, with no further ado, I'm going to announce the two winners. And let me start with the first one, Schouw Informatisering from the Netherlands, with their case, the Avocado project. And to present the project, I'm joined this morning by Benny Dor. Benny Dor is the operations lead at Schouw Informatisering. So before we go into the case, Benny, can you share a few words about Schouw and footwear that we can see on your PC?
Yeah. Sure, I can. Schouw Informatisering is a Dutch company. We're based in the south of the Netherlands and we are both an ISV and a VAR organization. We have a 100% food focus, which means that everything we do is to help users in the food industry. That's a wide variety of industries, from bakeries to fish to fruit and import and export. And we have more of 20 years experience. With our VAR part, we do implementations in the Netherlands, and with the ISV, we deliver the product to our worldwide resellers as well. Footwear 365 is the platform, is our platform that we've based on the Dynamics 365 platform, and that we deliver to our local VAR and our resellers, enabling our users to make use of the Dynamics 365 platform with both Business Central and Finance and Operations, but then extending it with all functionality that is food specific and needed by them. Okay, and the project also had to do with food, right? And that's why we brought this thing with us, the Avocado, right? And the project was specifically about this thing, the Avocado. Tell me all about it. Yeah, the Avocado is a wonderful and nice fruit, and we had the desire to explore and try out what can artificial intelligence bring to our users and how can it help them in their processes. Mm-hmm. So what we've done is that we took the Avocado and aligned that with one of the processes that is very common with our users, and that's the process of handling complaints. Okay. So when they get a complaint from their customer, because there was something wrong with, in this case, an avocado, it more or less started with a mail. It's a common way of communication, and you get a mail, hey, I got this avocado yesterday, and there's something wrong with it. Can you help me out? So what we did is that we used Outlook integration with Business Central to pick up that mail, and then if the mail has included photos, we use those photos together with cognitive services on the Azure platform to determine what the status was of that avocado, or if it really was an avocado and not a banana, but also if it was rotten, or it has if the pit is on the photo, and we use that and test that with the cognitive services, and to get the result on the status of that avocado. And then next to that, to take that mail and handle it within a flow, and to create a non-conformance in our part of our solution.
Pretty interesting. So what you're saying is you use cognitive services to recognize if an avocado is, let's say, rotten, not well, and based on that, you're optimizing the complaint service, right? Yep. Can you tell me a little bit about the added value of all this? So by infusing AI in this business process, what goes better now?
Well, it saves a lot of time, of course, because you don't have to look at that mail personally. If we can say, for example, we are 99% or 98% sure that it is an avocado and that it is rotten, we can already start a flow and contact or send a message out to the seller from, hey, you have to do something. There is a complaint from your customer. There's an avocado. We can already fill in the complaint, so it has not to be done manually, and all those processes start automatically. So it's more or less saving time. That's in this case the most valuable part of it.
Love it, absolutely love it, Benny. I think it's a very innovative process. It seems to be like a really simple thing, but that's the nice thing about it, right? By infusing AI capabilities in an existing business process and then making sure you optimize that process is exactly, I think, what AI can bring to the table. Of course, at Microsoft, we're very, very enthusiastic about the capabilities of AI, bringing that together with the capabilities of Dynamics 365 and in this case, Business Central. Mm-hmm. Do you see big things happening also at Schouw or at Footwear, where you are bringing more of those intense capabilities together with business applications?
We are currently also redesigning and redeveloping our Business Central solution. Mm-hmm. With the move of Business Central to SaaS. We're already recreating our own IP into individual extensions and apps. And with every app, we already have a look what can artificial intelligence mean for those particular apps. So we have, of course, with fruit, you have a lot to do with quality, weather conditions. What was the weather condition at the harvest period? Do I need to have extra actions on that at that moment? And even demand forecasting. What can we do with the weather predictions and predict what the demand will be of a certain product? Because with high temperatures you sell more rice. It's the easiest example, but they are very, very useful for customers.
Interesting, and I guess that customers are also very enthusiastic about this, right?
Yeah. We use this case as a demo at this moment, which is very nice to show the customers what they get when they get onto the Dynamics 365 platform. It's an ever-growing platform which continues to develop and got more and more functionality day by day.
That was really great, Benny. I enjoyed the presentation of the case. I also appreciated the fact that it's a clear example of how we can, with AI, truly democratize the use of artificial intelligence, right? It's an easy case and it can also easily be implemented. So it's no, let's say, rocket science and it can easily infused in Business Central, as you said. Congratulations again for winning the contest. We are very happy with your submission. With that, I'd like to welcome the second winner of the contest. I'm happy to announce the second winner of our contest, the AI Field Service Assistant developed by our colleagues in the Microsoft Technology Center in Belgium. And to present the case, I'm joined by my colleague, Timo, from the Belgian Microsoft Technology Center, who will explain about the actual application.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tim, for having me on. So our Microsoft Technology Centers are actually built to provide a little bit of a showcase of what is possible with technology. So we try to come up with demonstrations and possible proof of concepts that use kind of futuristic technology, but actually it's already all available today. And so what we actually built is we actually built this demonstration on top of some of the other connected field service demonstrations that were already there from some of our other colleagues. And when I saw a connected field service demonstration that involved an engine and using mixed reality, HoloLens and using holograms, I thought together with our Microsoft Technology Center team, we can add artificial intelligence to that as well. And so what we actually developed was a small little application that a field service technician might use to take a picture of an engine and to detect whether that engine is broken or not. So actually helping out that field service technician in deciding, okay, this is an engine I need to repair and this is the way I need to repair it.
So it's like a mobile application that is your, let's say, extra eye or eyes that you can use to detect an anomaly, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's your extra eyes, and these eyes are powered by artificial intelligence and all of the different business data that you might have to give you that extra help that you might need on the road.
And that was not all, right? There was an additional thing.
Yeah, so actually we've even extended it a little bit further, because we have now helped out a field service technician, but before that field service technician is sent out, there's probably some customer service representative that needs to look at some alert that is coming in, and then needs to decide, okay, what is the next best action? Do I actually send out that technician, or do I reboot the device remotely, or do I do something else? And we've seen chatbot technology evolve to such a point that it's not just business to consumer type of interactions anymore, but that actually chatbots can be used for internal employees as well. And I actually have a little demonstration here of that chatbot when an alert is coming in, showing off what it could actually mean for a customer service representative.
Show us, Timo.
All right,
really
perfect. So I'm here in our business applications, and I see one of these alerts coming in from an engine that is saying that it's vibrating too much, so might be potentially dangerous for that engine. I see some of the technical information here to the side, and I see some of real-time data that is coming in. However, here in the middle, I have this personal assistant, this little chatbot that can help me out. So I can say hi to it, or respond back to me. And I might be a customer service representative that is first time on the job, so I don't really know what to do here, so I'm just going to ask it, what should I do here? And we are using artificial intelligence here, natural language processing, to get the intent of my action and look throughout my entire business data and saying that's very typical IT problem here. In 80% of cases, reboot of the device to resolve the problem, and I even get instructions on how to do that. Now, let's assume that I rebooted that device, checking it out, seems to not work, so I really need to send over another technician, and I can actually just continue on in the conversation. So once again, using artificial intelligence to get the intent, and also keeping track of the conversation to suggest me the best technician to send out for this case, which is actually the colleague that I co-developed this demonstration with, Nabil, which I can now add to this case. He will get a notification and be sent out to that engine as well.
So a true assistant, right? So in two ways, it's your the field service engineer's assistant, the extra eyes, as we call it out, and here it's actually for in the back end, let's say, an extra assistant through a bot. Absolutely love it. Now Timo, in the MTC, the Microsoft Technology Center, you're always at the forefront of technology, right? You get the nice things first, let's say. Now,
great job.
now, in the context of business applications and AI, do you see some new upcoming trends that people should look for?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The great thing with artificial intelligence, it can be so broadly applied to different verticals, different business horizontals like sales and marketing or operations. We have demonstrations that demonstrate the artificial intelligence being built into sales applications as well to define a relationship value. So I can actually sort my opportunities not by size or by dates, but actually by, hey, how good is my relationship with that other person as well. But the biggest trend that we actually see in business applications is making it more easier for business users to actually build out these business applications for themselves and to infuse artificial intelligence for themselves. For example, in this demonstration here, I still needed to do some technical stuff in order to create the artificial intelligence model that would take a picture of the disk on that engine to see whether it was broken or not. But we recently announced something called AI Builder that allows normal business users to just upload some pictures of products or whether that disk is broken or not, some good and bad disk pictures, tag them, and then immediately create an artificial intelligence model right out of that. It's a simple 3-step wizard, and then infuse that immediately inside your business applications. So you really see this trend of creating your own business applications, making it easier for business users to come up with new ideas where AI can be applied.
Really exciting cool,
exciting
stuff. Actually, what you just called out, AI Builder, could have been something that schouwinformatisering could have used to create their avocado case, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So these types of technologies are not just great for customers, of course, but they can also accelerate our partners in developing new types of AI applications and bringing those types of applications faster to the market, which means, of course, for our customers, faster time to value.
Democratizing through AI, as we do it at Microsoft.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Timo, and thanks for the insightful presentation and the inspiration.
Thanks.
And with that, I hope we were able to inspire you all with the combination of business applications and AI. There were a few good examples of how these two worlds come together to create additional innovation and value to customers and partners. I'd like to thank you for your attention and talk to you soon.